Hello friends, welcome back. It's been a little while since I've done a oracle card reading, but I'm happy to be back. For myself, I just needed to take a little time between the transition into the new year to kind of integrate the different energies and feelings that were coming in. Um, so I got a vision this a couple weeks ago, and I just finally found the right moment where I've been able to do a oracle card reading today. So the vision kind of gave me the different card decks that I'm going to be using, so I'm excited to bring those out today. And for myself, when I just took that little bit of a step back, it was really important to take that time to kind of integrate the different feelings and energies that I was feeling in the transition into Year of the Horse. So there was quite a few things on different groups that I'm on and different things like that were all kind of talking about all the different energies coming in. And for myself, I just needed to kind of step away and actually tune into the energies that I was picking up on and I was moving through and what I felt the collective was moving through without kind of having all that other input kind of coming in. So that's where I've been. I've just been integrating and kind of taking it all in, and I got the message that today was the right day to kind of come back and be able to bring forward any sort of messages. There seems to be again, kind of this new energy shift coming in today. It feels like the energy is a little more vibrant, and so that's kind of exciting. I'm curious to see what the cards are going to reveal here today. The first one that I'm going to be pulling for is the Spirit Song Tarot. I really love this deck. It's just really wholesome with animals and everything on it. So I am still kind of new to tarot, so we will also likely read a little bit from the book as I do tarot, but the rest will be oracle cards. So I'll be giving you the messages I get with those as well. We are looking for messages here, Spirit, for the highest good of the collective here that are watching this video. Any messages that you want them to know right now? Alright. Anything else, Spirit, from this tarot deck? Last shuffle here. Anything else? Ah, okay, so the first card that we have is Queen of Acorns. And we have a deer. At the bottom, it says passion and creativity. And I'm also just going to double check what our little triangle down below means. So deer is all about love and compassion. And our element that is on there is fire. Ooh. So the fire, acorns fire symbolizes growth, strength, unlimited potential. The acorns are placed in the traditional wands and they're tied to energy of motivation, inspiration. So it's interesting that it comes up with the fire element, and then also this idea of passion and creativity. So it feels like there's a little bit of something igniting here for yourself, or will be igniting here for yourself. And I think a really important message that we have here with the deer is as you're going through this transition with these really big energies, is to remember to have that self-love, and to ground, because sometimes when we get these big like energy waves or downloads of inspiration, everything can feel very heightened and kind of like buzzy, if you will. Your body might feel like it's vibrating, kind of like you've had like a large caffeine intake and you haven't had any caffeine. So this is just a reminder, if you're going through any sort of this transition here, to remember to cultivate a little bit of self-love and compassion towards yourself, and really put into practice your practices that help you ground. So that's what my message is that I'm getting up on here. I'm also just going to read what we have from the book as well. Okay. Vivacious and loving, Deer awakens a spark of life's fever in those who are around her. In touch with the freshness of life, she's ruled by her heart's passion. She's wired by boundless energy, and her sensitive yet fiery nature will keep her standing up for what she believes in. A visionary, Deer will wishes to help you awaken your strongest essence of self-discovery. By tapping into your creative energies, you will manifest your dreams. Be ever alert to divine insight. Give yourself permission to radiate with self-confidence. May your spirit leap higher than it ever has before. Yeah. Woohoo. Beautiful. Yeah, so definitely some cool, big, fiery energy coming in here for you. Oh, wow. That's so funny. Okay, so then we have some wolves. Again, I have these lovely people joining me who are really connected to coyote and wolves. Two different energies, but I've got both messages lately with both animals. So here we have wolf again, and we have that love, number 6 below. It says choice and trust. So again, we've talked about wolf before. Oh yes, and we have a moon here in the background. So you might also be connecting to some moon energy, or learning maybe about the different cycles of the moon. Yes, okay, so we talked about the wolves before, in that they also represent protection and like finding your family, your tribe, if you will, and like having those strong boundaries. And I just really love this imagery right here, where we have like these two wolves just like having a great time running, being free together. So that's really cute. I'm gonna also just read for this one as well. The fiercely loyal wolf walks through life with confidence and endurance. He brings faith and intuition to all forms of love, communication, and affectionate. Wolf trusts in the power of love and in the bonds of companionship. His primal howl is an expression of living life with passion and desire for connection. He finds strength in unity while also maintaining his independence. Wolf lends his discipline and harmony in relationships building and decision making. He urges you to sing the song of your heart's essence. Tune into your inner voice, your guidance. Through this, you will access the wisdom needed in making the best choices. And then it has some keywords underneath. Choice, trust, commitment, devotion, passion, companionship, harmony, divine connections. So I'm kind of getting like this really beautiful message coming forth here of like, with the two of these together, it feels like you're stepping into a new, more confident version of yourself. And you're starting to kind of cultivate this identity of, with boundaries, who you are as an individual, but also like as you create these healthy communities around you, how to have those strong bonds, those strong friendships with people who understand your boundaries, and just really kind of like stepping into your all, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I'm excited. We're gonna keep going. This one is in reverse, but we're gonna see what this message has here. Two of acorns, insight and focus. And so we have a hawk here. Insight and focus. So this might be kind of symbolizing, and there's some acorns down here as well, some flowers. And it kind of looks like the bird is like zoning in on like, so again, this kind of talking about this focus idea here. And so you're viewing it things from a higher perspective, but you're also being able to have this beautiful focus right now for yourself. So that's amazing here. I'm going to read as well for this one. Okay, so it's a falcon. So I said hawk, but it is a falcon. So again, you might connect with falcon energy here. Again, same with these ones, the wolf and the deer. Maybe you have a strong connection to these animals as well. And if you do, you can always kind of look up different symbolism about them as well here. So the message, a messenger on a mission. Falcon is focused on her target in search of new experiences. She set her sights confidently on what she wants. Falcon is the victorious insignia for foresight and vision. Her power of insight gives her the ability to make choices that create balance and integration within her world. Now is the time to manifest your ideas into form. You hold the power within to take flight in a new direction. Recognize your full potential, go forth courageously, and stand by your decision. Persevere, and you will achieve your goals. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, very similar to the energy that I was pulling in here. And of course, very similar to the energy of stepping into the year of the horse, which again, I had no idea what kind of cards we were going to be pulling here today. But I knew it was going to kind of have something to do with the new energy. So it's really cool how that they are kind of showing us here what's in store. So amazing. From here, I'm going to start to pull from some other decks today. Spirit, any messages you have from this board deck for the collective watching this video today? Anything that you want them to know? Any messages for their highest good? Can you make these very apparent for me as I pull these cards today? Any others from this deck? Last one, last shuffle, Spirit. Anything else here? so this one flipped right up, and it is the elephant with power and like this cosmics in the background. I'm really getting the sense of like strength and like wisdom coming in with this card. So I feel like you are also starting to kind of connect with and really listen to that more, your intuitive self here. I just kind of get like this like sensation of like wisdom. So I guess it's like downloads into the elephant here. So that's really interesting. You could also really connect with uh, your female side of yourself right now. So again, we always all have masculine and female energy. So you might be also really connecting to your feminine energy. I'm going to place this one down for now and continue to move into our next ones just to see if I get some other messages here. Fulfillment. So we got like abundance coming in as well, and like contentment with what you're receiving. Like you aren't really feeling like a sense of lack anymore, which is amazing. So again, as you're stepping into this new energy, you're coming more thankful, more gratitude is starting to flow in for yourself of just accepting where you are on your life's journey. And again, stepping into that energy and like allowing yourself to really tune into your own experience without kind of outside thoughts or feelings that are influencing you a different direction. You're feeling completely comfortable in where you are at right now. Well, transformation. So this one did come up in reverse. So I'm kind of curious about that. So again, so we have the numbers down below here are 40 or 4 and 0, 2 and 4 down here below. So again, that's 6. So we have a couple numbers of 6 here. This one has the number of 49. So we have dragonflies on here and butterflies, and it kind of looks like almost a little fairy in here. So you also might connect with fairy energy. You might have been really like whimsical child when you were younger. You might have loved the garden, loved insects. And then we also have flowers as well. So you might have loved flowers and butterflies here. And then just also beautiful sort of sunset coming in. So transformation again symbolizes that idea of going into that cocoon and then coming out transformed, of course. But I am going to just read to see what we have if it comes up in reverse. If there's anything that you're noticing here in your life currently as you're stepping into this new energy, it could be like things you might be feeling like resistance from something or events happening in your life right now that feel like the opposite, like things are kind of trying to pull you back from this beautiful energy. So again, that can really happen before we step into like this new version of our lives. So I'm just gonna kind of see what else we get from this. Okay, so this card deck actually doesn't have anything for reverse, which is kind of neat actually. I really love that. So I'm just gonna kind of go with what I'm picking up intuitively here, that if you are going through this this struggle right now, it might be to be birthing a new. I want to say some words, but I don't want to trigger people too much either. So, yeah, because I know when you are going through struggles, it can feel really hard. And so when people say other things around the situation, it can be really hard to hear. So, but just if you are going through any sort of struggles right now, this could be something that you're needing to experience for some sort of other reason for the future. Um, and I know that like when you're in the mix of it, like that can be really hard to think about or like see anything beyond what you're going through. Um, so, uh, but I just wanted to bring in this reminder of hope that like um, there's something in your experience that is gonna bloom out of what you're going through right now. If you are going through something, that might not resonate for everybody, but for some specific people here, that was a message I was supposed to let you know. And so I will also read aloud this one here for you because I did open the book. So positive changes are coming. Old structures, beliefs, and ideas are falling away and will be replaced with vitality and new pathways. Soon you'll be seeing the world in a fresh way. Okay, yeah. And then your soul wants you to know, like a phoenix that is rising majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. You're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. Don't hold on to old structures and limited ways of thinking, even if it looks as if you're in a murky waters. This is only clearing that this is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth. It's all for your highest good. Yeah, so pretty much what I've kind of been mentioning already as we go through. And again, that is like this releasing limited beliefs is again big energies that come in with the year of the horse. And so it has an affirmation, so this might be helpful for yourself as well if you resonate with affirmations. I'm joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. So I'll repeat that one more time for you. I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. Okay. Yeah. And then again, we're coming back to this message of love here. And so we have the colors of pinks and reds. So again, kind of bringing in the colors of passion, and to again, kind of like the deer, just that reminder of really taking care, especially of your heart chakra, your heart center. If you are going through anything, again, maybe doing a bit of some energy cleansing or Reiki for that area for yourself. And as well, if you're kind of flowing on that creativity wave here already, again, just that reminder to go with grace, to uh, kind of start to love this new version of yourself that is coming through with that confidence. So again, we have that, just that confirmation of this message of love here. Oh, and so our next card is pleasure. So maybe you're actually meeting somebody and kind of like connecting with somebody as well here. So we also have again lots of flowers, oranges and yellows here. So your sacral chakra could be opening up here for yourself. That also is that passion and creativity energies as well here. And also just you could also just be embracing all of the abundance and like we were saying, you're feeling that gratitude here. So you might also just be really enjoying having these moments, experiences in your life at the moment here. I'll also read this card as well because I haven't come up with it before. So yeah, so it says, enjoy yourself, dance through your life, and give toast for no reason at all. Cherish your sensuality and sexuality. In today's society, we're programmed to believe that pleasure is forbidden and only permitted in small amounts, or should always come after work. Do you postpone good times because you're too busy fulfilling work commitments? Do you deny yourself joyful experiences because that's not enough time or it seems selfish? Stop. Your spirit needs pleasure. It's the soul's way of replenishing and revitalizing your life force. Make pampering yourself a priority, and you'll have all the energy that you need to create everything that you desire. My life is deliciously joyous, is the affirmation that comes with that. So yeah, some other beautiful messages here. Okay, and then we're gonna have our last deck today. I feel like there's some really big, powerful messages going to be coming through for this deck. So, they might not resonate with everybody. I feel like I'm feeling as well, but that is here. But we can see what comes extra. So again, Spirit, messages for the collective that you would like me to deliver for them today. I really love this card deck. It likes to shuffle, so nice. Oh. We have like a mixed up card that like landed in this deck here. So I will read it as well. That is not something that I have had before, so that's interesting. Any other messages from this deck? Again, for the highest good of this collective that is watching. Any others today? Alright, we'll start with that, and we'll see if I need to draw any more here. Okay, I'm going to just take a moment to rearrange a little. Okay. So the first one that we had here. So healing. I support you on this path of healing. And I think that's number 8. I support you on this path of healing. And in the background there is depictions of different animals. I really love how like this headdress is really like super expensive, and so it kind of brings in this idea again, like what I was getting with the elephant, like you're getting a lot of like intuitive downloads yourself here now. And so it's really important for you to kind of like follow this guidance for yourself, um, and to also not really again sort of be influenced by others as much, other people's guidance. Your direction, your story is your own. So I think it's really important that you start to um, really focus on that, if that makes sense. Like, I think that also comes with like this idea of love, like you're on this healing journey, you're starting to just um, like really care and love yourself here a bit more, without the influence of other people. You're like starting to just step into this new beautiful energy of this healing and of this love. So again, we have all this crazy energy that is coming in, this passion, this creativity, this fiery energy, this sense of love, and kind of feels like you're on your own just little personal adventure, or you have a family, your family's on a little personal adventure. But it is, I'm getting this as again, kind of like what I got in December, January, where it's like, I really need to just focus on my own intuitive gifts, my own downloads or messages or energy that I'm receiving. And it might not be the same as the collective. It might not be the same as like other friends or people or groups that you're in that have these abilities. um, so I think the main message I'm getting here is it's really important to follow your own direction on your healing journey, because this is your healing journey. It's different than any other person who's gone through healing. Everyone's everyone's stories are different, right? And their paths are different. So that's kind of what I'm getting here with this message. And then I also have, so the one that came in, and I know we pulled it in our last reading, and it was that ancestral love. And so they really just wanted to let you know again here that they are with you. So I think that's so crazy and so amazing at the same time, because like, like I had a dream about which cards I was gonna pull, and like I pulled this deck not knowing that this card is like mixed in there. So they're just like, please, you need to pull this deck specifically. So yeah, you might also be starting to connect with some ancestors, or they might be coming in through dreams, they might be coming in through meditation, and they're there ready to connect with you when you're ready. So again, reminder that if you uh, ever need to call or want to call on them to start to connect or get to know them, or to kind of check in, they're reminding you that you can do that at whenever time. They're very close at all times. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is. I knew this was going to be a big card reading, but I did not anticipate how big it was going to be. Like, so the next one is coming in with Sacred Ceremonies. So this is, I think it has number 12 on here. I feel like we might have pulled this card recently too. So for me, this circle represents a drum, so you might resonate with a drum or music. Again, we have this big circle coming in at the top of the head. So wow, you must be getting a lot of intuitive downloads coming in right now. I might pull another card to see if there's a certain direction or a certain understanding that the spirits are trying to mention with this, because it has been quite dominant in this card reading. So sacred ceremonies, I remind your soul of the sacredness of your world. And then again, we also have these circles in through the different energy systems in through here as well depicted. Um, So there might be some different ceremonies that have been calling to you lately. Um, and again, this could be, so for myself, I resonate with shamanic, but there's also could be like, if you kind of resonate with like witchiness or like fairy energy or like paganism. I'm sorry, I can't speak at the moment, but you know what I'm trying to say. If there is something like that is kind of drawing you in, some sort of ceremony or ritual, or it could even be a meditation, and it just kind of keeps coming up for you like repeatedly in different ways. I think that this is a card to kind of significant. Wow, I'm starting to not be able to speak. Sorry, guys. This card is coming in to kind of just reaffirm that for yourself, that this might be something that you want to try or experience for yourself, if that makes sense. Similar to like finding that grounding energy, also like a cleansing energy, as you are feeling all these big energies coming in here for yourself. So if there's been something that's been calling to you, that you're wanting to try and experience, or something that you haven't done in a while, and you know that when you do it, it makes you feel better, it makes you feel whole, it makes you feel grounded, it makes you come back to that most authentic version of yourself. Uh, this is that reminder here from Spirit that that is always available to you as well. It's just trying to find the time, make the time, and maybe this is that message that's important to make that time right now. Alright. Woohoo! Hello, welcome back again. So this is the Wild Feminine. Awaken your she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. Oh my gosh, I love this card so much. And then again, we have that gigantic moon in the background here, and again circles. So you might be resonating with circles that might have some other meaning for yourself right now, wholeness or community, anything that's coming in when you think of a circle. So again, we have the wolf, and we have this confirmation about feminine energy. Maybe you're the matriarch or of your family or your community. So it's really, maybe you're just starting to connect with this energy, with this um, this energy, this power. So again, we have power down here. So I'm understanding. They just wanted me to clarify that you're connecting with this feminine energy, with this matriarch, with this power, and it is a really strong, beautiful energy. So letting yourself start to embrace this to enjoy your life, to find that pleasure, to find that abundance, but also doing so in humble, continuing to keep it in that humble way, that way of feeling that gratitude, that fulfillment, and really showing that appreciation in ways that you can give back in whatever way, as you continue to embrace this large, beautiful, powerful energy. Oh, I'm like getting goosebumps. um, Good. Okay, so we have our next one is again number 24. So we got 24 twice here. We got sixes as well. We have eights a couple times. We have 12s. We have twos. And then we had the 40 and 39 there. So interesting, really interesting numbers. So we have Summer. And she's wearing reds. You got some yellows in the background, some interesting designs, like looks like kind of like trees and like plants. It says a time for blooming. Celebrate your success. So there might be some really something with this energy that you're bringing in now, there is going to be something to celebrate in the summer. So maybe all your focus has paid off. Again, we had that one card that was talking about focus and insight. So again, like maybe whatever you're focusing on, you're going to start to see the fruitions, the blooming of all this energy, this creativity, whatever you're putting creativity into, the fruits of your labor ultimately. So continuing to connect with this energy, this strong energy. And again, we have this sign of this big download. For me, this symbolizes downloads coming in here. Maybe you pick up on something else as you see these over and over on the different cards that we've gotten today. So again, that trusting that intuition, but for me this kind of symbolizes that you're getting, again, those intuitive guidances, those downloads, and that support from your ancestors here. So yeah, keep going. I know if you were connecting with that transformation card back here, that again, we have find your love, find your grounding that you need to continue to stay in this energy, or move back into this energy when you're ready. So again, remember, you're allowed to feel and like experience if there's any turmoil that you're going through. The main thing is just not let it, I'm like getting a picture of a waterfall like pounding down on you, like pushing you into the water. So just not, and I just had like a noise click and like kind of confirmation of that. But so just not letting it suppress you down. So just a reminder that you have a lot of beautiful energy here to share with the world, and to also just experience for yourself. So yeah, I think overall those are all the messages that I'm getting. Oh right, there was one more I was going to pull just in case there's any sort of clarification on the intuition side of things. So I'll just kind of go one more time here, and if we might not get anything, we may not. Okay. Yeah, so just kind of confirming, like, if there was any specific guidance on that. So we have the divine sensuality and all potentialities. I open the dance of synchronicities, and I reveal your talent to enchant. I open the dance of synchronicities, and I reveal your talent to enchant. Okay. Yeah. So kind of whatever you're pouring your creativity into here, and all those like specific downloads you're getting in your life around that sort of energy, to keep following your intuitions. And there's going to be, they'll keep sending you those synchronicities, they'll keep sending you those different messages for yourself to help you with that guidance as you continue to keep moving along. And a reminder as you're moving along to continue to stay in your own energy and not let other people influence how you feel, and to not think about other people's thoughts or opinions as you continue to move in through this energy. Just keep going and keep following your guidance, your inner guidance. Anything else with these messages? I reveal your talent to enchant. Yeah, okay, I think we are done. So thank you so much for joining me here today. There's yeah, where our card readings are getting bigger and bigger. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's been a little while. I'm so glad to have gotten this time to connect and bring in these messages for you. So it has been such a pleasure. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are when you watch this. Thank you.